It's Kevin with Earth 2 Mastery, and I'm here today to talk to you about an overlooked type of land, one that we might still be able to find cheap, but might provide great value. So, first things first, I've got my discount code down in the description below and probably also pinned in the top comment. If you use the discount code, I greatly appreciate it, and also leave your code down below. And like the video, I choose codes each day to use from the comments to make purchases with. Today, I've got 3 people whose codes I was able to use. I will announce those sales and people at the end of the video, so stick around for that. This is our Masters United logo, or at least our current logo. And if you want to be part of Masters United, our guild, you can purchase land on one of our Kasha islands. The lat longs are in the description below, and a link to our Discord is down there as well. And you're welcome to join the Discord just to discuss strategy as well if you would like. Okay, so I had somebody one time ask me if I thought it was a good idea that they were buying solar farms. Now I said, well, they're going to wipe man-made structures, so I don't think you're going to get any benefit from the solar farm that's there, but you could rebuild it in-game or build anything else you want. So desert land. I've been thinking about the resources that you can get from desert land, how they may be used in the game. And so one of the first things that we recognize is that people like electric cars. Electric cars are part of our future, and those need to run on electricity. So while everybody's out buying oil fields, some people may be stocking up on electricity generating assets so that they can use the power for electric cars in game. I've also seen some games where the energy for the avatar actually uses electricity. Now, I would prefer to see them go the food route for that particular use, but you don't know what the devs are going to do. Maybe your avatar, especially maybe if your avatar is a robot, he's going to need electricity. So we're going to need electricity for that. What about building our houses and building our buildings? People need electric tools. I have no doubt that if you have an electric generating plant or solar field or something of that nature, that it'll spit out batteries that you can pick up, and that's how you'll be able to gather your electric resources and sell them to people. They could put them in their cars or in their electric tools for building. I wouldn't be surprised if electricity is actually a resource that's consumed just during building. Like perhaps they'll have a house and you can build a 3-bedroom house, but it's going to take you, 35 joules of electricity and 14 cords of lumber and, 18 bags of cement, and then you can build yourself a little 3-bedroom house. So I think it's going to be an array of resources that are used up while you're building. If you have an attraction that uses electricity, like for me, one of the biggest attractions that I'm interested in is roller coasters, because I have property at Knott's Berry Farm, and I plan on rebuilding roller coasters in midway games and stuff like that in that area so that people can go in the game to where Knott's Berry Farm is in real life, and they're going to find amusement park attractions there, all courtesy of Earth 2 Mastery. Okay, what about just running your building? So if you've got a building and it's got a lot of people coming in and out, they're probably going to be using electricity. So I wouldn't be surprised if after you build your building, you're going to have to buy so many megawatts of electricity per month or per year or something of that nature. It's just going to constantly erode your electric resource balance. And hopefully your visitors are bringing in resources or bringing in income that'll replace that resource for you. I started looking at other games to see if they had electricity as a resource. And one of the first things I noticed was this Rust survival game. They have this Rust watts per minute rechargeable battery being powered. And we've seen a lot of video games with batteries that have to get refilled, right? So like for instance, one of the VR games that I play is Population 1. And in Population 1, maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like little power packs, little batteries that you pick up, and that gives you some sort of shield protection. So instead of having slurp like you do in Fortnite where you drink it and you get shield, in population 1, it looks like you're picking up little battery packs, and maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like battery packs to me. So rust uses electricity as well. So one of the main resources that I think you can put out in the middle of nowhere, and preferably the desert, because you don't have any interference for the sun, you can get the sun all hours of the day, is a solar farm. So the people that were buying solar farms, I don't think you necessarily made a mistake. I mean, even though the solar farm is going to be gone, it may very well be something that we can rebuild. If you can't build a solar farm, maybe you can build a nuclear power plant out there. Maybe you can put windmills out there. Deserts are windy a lot of times. So I really don't have any doubt that you're going to be able to generate electricity somehow using your desert landscape, if we in fact use electricity as a resource in the game, which I don't really see why we wouldn't. Another resource that I know is going to be necessary if they're going to be using real life resources to build with is glass. So I know glass is made from sand. I wanted to see if it could be made from desert sand because, I've never made glass, so I didn't know if it was a specific type of sand that you needed to use. But it says, yes, glass can be made from desert sand, and desert sand is mostly quartz and silica, which is an abundant and durable material. So I feel like if you put furnaces out there in the desert, you could probably make glass. So, and I feel like that might also be something that you have to do in game. In Minecraft, you catch fish, you can gather up pork, you can gather up beef, but you have furnaces where you can cook it. You can take wood and turn it into charcoal in the game in Minecraft by putting it in the oven. So I have no doubt that if you do have sand, you may be able to turn it into glass by heating it up, which you may be able to do with electricity. So, if you have a desert area where you can put in solar power, you can run your furnaces and you can gather up the sand to make glass with, that might be a very profitable venture for you out there in the desert. So if you're just buying sand, if you're looking at land and it's just out in the middle of the desert, but it's inexpensive, it might be something worth looking into if you feel like these might actually be resources in the game that you can benefit from as well. Okay, so I have 3 people here whose codes I was able to use. Jeffrey Carrier, Earth2 Turkish, and Janor Gaming. I was able to spend a little over $30 on each of your codes. I used all of those codes to purchase more land on Isla de Paquixe, I think is probably how you pronounce it. That's our second island for our Masters United tribe. And so I bought more lots around there near other people's lots so that hopefully I can not only participate in the town center building, but also participate in the businesses surrounding the town center because I want to be involved, outside of the town center as well, just out there with the community. So I was able to buy some lots there, and I thank you for leaving your comments and for supporting me here on this channel. And like I said, I have a lot of help on the Discord right now from Kaylee and Joner, and so they're really helping me set up the Discord because I didn't know much about it, and it looks like they're able to categorize it. So if you are a member of Masters United, then you can come on over there and verify that you're a land owner on one of our islands, and you'll get the United role. And if you just want to come over there but you don't want to be part of the guild, that's fine. You can come over there and chat in the main chat room and just be a member as far as getting feedback and interacting with the members that we have there in the main chat room. So I appreciate it. Once again, the code is down in the description and also pinned in the comment. I really appreciate it when you use that because it helps me continue to make the videos. I got 1,000 viewers and I'm waiting on 4,000 watch hours. And then I may even be able to get a couple dollars from the YouTube channel, which I'll hopefully be able to reinvest back in the game. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.